So traveling is not only possible, it's interesting, and it may make your trip better. It's always good to have a little store of something dry. If you're a nut eater, a few raw almonds, raw walnuts, maybe a very healthy version of a food bar. If you're really in a crunch on an airplane, for example, we always pack a meal on an airplane if it's a long flight. Although airports, particularly the Detroit airport, can do a pretty good job. You know you're going to do okay in a Middle Eastern restaurant, a sushi place, and maybe a Mexican place if you'll ask questions and make sure it's without lard and without, veggie sushi. But then there's the internet, and the internet opens up opportunities you didn't know about. I mean, you can always eat a baked potato. I was in Sarasota, Florida 3 days ago at a very nice restaurant I wanted to visit, called ahead. I always do that. Yes, we can easily accommodate you, but when we got to the menu, it wasn't ideal. I ended up having a big plate, this is unusual, of steamed broccoli, cauliflower, and asparagus. Couldn't be healthier, couldn't be simpler, couldn't be more filling, huge portion. The 420-pound waiter, no disrespect, could not understand how that was our entire meal, and the irony of that was pretty clear, particularly my wife, who's very healthy, rail thin, appropriate, but if you eat that way, you'll probably end up looking like an asparagus, not like a gourd. He was a very nice young man, and we gave him information about where to pursue it. But the internet is what I wanted to say, and so happycow.net is my resource. Again, going back, Sarasota a couple days ago, go to happycow.net. Kept talking about a place called Beauty of Sprouts. What a great name for a cafe. Closed on a Monday, went there on a Tuesday, met Chef Rona from she's from Uzbekistan, via New York culinary schools, got into raw world. And here we are eating at one of the most amazing restaurants that never would have known about if, I didn't have this passion to honor a plant-based diet. When I can, a raw diet is always a nice version. And it was amazing food. Borscht from Russia, like I haven't had since my grandmother made, and raw pizza with big salads. And there's one of those in every city. Now there may be 2, 3, 4 if you're really lucky, or if you're in LA, New York, Portland, now Detroit. But there's always one in every city. There was one in Sanibel Island, there's one in Fort Myers, there's several in Miami, and around the world too. Go to Israel. Israel's the hottest vegan food market in the world right now. Anywhere you go, you'll find amazing food treats. And these used to be mixed restaurants that maybe had a vegan option, and now they're completely vegan because the public around the world has responded. Berlin, you're going to come up against a few challenges. France is a little challenging. Italy's not hard. Oil is hard, so you got to specify. I'm leading a trip, shameless plug, June 10th to June 17th to southern Italy with very famous dietitian Juliana Hever, the plant-based dietitian. Completely vegan, no added oil menu from a chef in Milan who's coming down. It's called vegretreats.com, and we're going to make Italy for a week. Not only gorgeous, beautiful Mediterranean, and if you want vino, but it's going to be the plant-perfect Esselstyn Ornish Britican diet for a week. So, you can do it if you just put that little bit of effort and research. Worst come to worst, you eat a baked potato now and then, or you skip a meal, and you're better off for all that.